Alright, today guys, I'm gonna show you how to install on FreeSync. Use the URLs, obviously game repositories, download the mods, and set up subfolders in your ARM3 directory. Just to make sure, I'll explain a little bit later how to do that. So first, what you want to do is you want to jump to this link. Okay, this link will be in the description. Okay, you want to go all the way down to here and click this right here. Click this little button. Download, and it doesn't want to download. There you go. Now it downloads. Right, download that. Right, while that's downloading, it just takes a couple of seconds. If you're a brand new user to actually just watch this because you're bored, etc., have nothing better to do, you know, check out these links. This is the USG main website. This is the official USG one. As you can see, this was Redline Gaming's website. Is now owned by USG. We still have obviously Redline Gaming because we don't want to just remove that straight away. From a recent, well, probably a month merge. So if you wanted to, just pop onto here. Teamspeak IP is this one here. This will also be in the description, just in case any use want to just pop on quickly enough. Right, so that should have been downloaded. So what you want to do, just open this, make sure you have RimWar installed, no one pays for it pretty much. So yeah, just want to run it. I'm obviously not going to install this because I've already got it installed, as you can see. Obviously when you download from the Arma 3, the Arma 2, I can't remember what it's called, the Arma Alcoholic page, it will be the downgraded version because I don't believe they update their software. Obviously, you just want to click next, accept the agreements. You can customize this to whatever you feel like. I suggest just doing it to the default location, but obviously you can just browse and select your location. You press next. I don't create these just annoy me. And obviously you click next. I don't really want to install this again. Create a desktop icon right there. I suggest doing that because then otherwise you'll have a hard time finding it just by this way. And then obviously press next and follow the installation. It's really not that hard to do. It's very basic, simple. Right, so once you open the application, you'll be either, I think you're prompt with this screen. Now, what you want to do is you want to hit to launcher. Yeah, you want to hit to the launcher, okay. Once it prompts you, actually, it'll say select the destination, okay, of your arma3.exe. Now, when you do that, it asks for a restart. Just select it, but usually it asks for a restart. When you boot up the actual game through this, it will ask for a restart to enable BattleEye. The easiest way to do that is actually select the Arma3 BattleEye.exe, and then put 0 space 1 in the additional parameters. Now that actually launches BattleEye, and I believe, I have no clue actually what 0 space 1 does, but I'm just guessing that makes the I'm guessing that makes the game boot up straight away from raw launch at BattleEye, and obviously you can just select default profiles and all that. But the main one that you want to do today is repositories. So to actually add a new repository, since I have these already, I'll just actually create a new one. Right, you want to do this. Now the public auto configs, okay, you don't need to type this in if you've got an public config. Now if you go to the Teamspeak, it'll be right to the top of Teamspeak where it says all mods. Click on there. Now there is a tutorial already on the website on actually how to do this. This is just a more of a verbal one, just for the ones who have never used this before, and I'll be going a little bit more advanced than this tutorial does. So obviously, let's say for example we wanted to Never Life. Let's say we go for to Never Life. I actually didn't have the mod back for that. So let's go click on this. Don't know why has it done that? Right click. Oh no, that is the correct one. Oh, it's just a link to that. Okay, let's just get the XR mods then, because that's just a href. Right. And it doesn't want to copy. Right. paste that in, import. Okay, now as you can see, it's automatically set to the repository name. Selects the transfer protocol, so it's HTTP. Okay, you've got FTP and HTTPS. I'm not going to go into that because that's just, it's pointless. Right, so what you want to do is, it'll select this, it'll put in the host or URL there, put in the port for you, and it'll already be anonymous. Because it just allows multiple users to connect without using the password or typing in the actual login name. And what you want to do is press OK. And as you can see, I already have it here. Now you want to click the little blue arrow pointing to the left with a little white sheet, I believe it looks like. You click onto that, and obviously it'll just check through the mods, see what you have and what you don't have. It may take a little bit longer, it depends on how many mods you actually have installed on your system. So just give this a few minutes and this should be quite good. I don't know why it's taking so long. Alright, I have no freaking clue why it's taking so long. Right, as you can see, I have Exile already. I don't have a free XAI and can't pronounce that right, zombies, which is a new zombie mod, which apparently is quite nice. Now, as you can see, this is the default location of Armor Free. Now, if you like me and like everything to be neat, don't do that again. If you like everything to be neat, if you actually go to your path of your Armor Free, the easiest way to do this, by the way, is literally just go to Steam, find Armor Free, right click, properties, local files, and browse local files. Go to the browse and local files, you can close that down now, or just minimize it. Now, obviously, as you can see, I have Excel here right now. But if you're like me and want to make some folders, like I've got USG Exile, USG Lakeside, USG Tacky, and USG Milsim. What you can do is you can make a subfolder. Okay. Now I already have one here. Now I'm just gonna delete it because for this, actually, I'll just delete all these mods for the whole point of this video. Okay. So we just created the folder. Name it anything you feel like. Obviously, I like to name mine just so I can remember what the hell they are. Now, obviously, I can. Now, obviously, when you selected a destination, okay, you can drop down the menu and select the location. But I'll teach you how to do that. So if you go on to add-on options, yeah, if you go to add-on options, plus this tick box here, okay. Now, as you can see, I've got a couple there, and obviously, 15 file DC is here. USG Tackies there, USG Exiles there, USG Lakeside, and USG Milsim. Now, obviously, this is going to put you in some place that you don't want to be. So you pretty much need to direct this to your Steam apps, common, armor free, and that default location. Once you're in here, this is what it'll look like. So it may just have, you know, a couple of things, you know, like the DGs and all that. Now, what you want to do is select the new folder you've just created. So let's go Exile. So I've just created this folder. I want to open that and put that as a path. Now what it will do is it'll put a new path underneath this one, but obviously since I've had it already, it'll be there. Now once that new path is selected, you can actually go to here, drop down the menu, click here, and then press the green tick, because now it's going to check if there's any mods in that actual folder. Sorry. Now what you need to do after that, you need to then click select all, press the play button, and then it'll start downloading. Okay. Now, this is always a good chance to, you know, if you want to check through, you know, what's inside the mods, you just press the tick signs on each one. You can always do that to check what you download and all that. If you want to, now, the online tabs is how you quickly connect. If I drop down here and just go USG Tahi, it'll automatically set that. But I don't believe the new some of the new mods don't actually work or get corrupted after this, because sometimes they don't load, and I think it's just an update with Armor FreeSync, to be honest, because it's recently started happening. I've never had a problem with this before, so I won't tell you how to do that. Let me just quickly have a little look if there's anything here. Now, one thing you need to do is if you want to be notified once you boot up on FreeSync if there's any updated mods that the community has put out, you want to tick this little box here. Now, if you refresh this, now obviously it may take its time depending on how many repositories you have, but it's gonna refresh, and then it's gonna have a status saying it'll be like an empty one if it's brand new. I think it'll say updated in red, and it'll say okay in green if everything's okay. As you can tell, it'll just say okay because I'm actually downloading the mods. Now, speed depends on obviously your broadband and how many users are actually connected to the repository, because obviously it's going to limit certain speeds of certain users. Yeah, I'll put all the links in the description for obviously the download of the Arma FreeSync. The websites, both websites. The RLG one is used mainly for Takistan players, but the USG one is usually Lakeside and pretty much everything else. Obviously to Nowhere, the Milsim, etc. So if you're a new user, you want to have a little tryout, by all means, just have a little check out the website. Check what we offer. We're always friendly, and yeah, I'll make sure all the links are down there. Teamspeak, oh yeah, sorry, Teamspeak will also be down there as well. I may put these in depending on how long the video is going to render, because that's just going to be awful for my internet speed. Yeah, I'd like to see you on Teamspeak, guys, if you're new users, and thank you very much for watching.